Hello, I am Natalia Roxanne, and this is my OMG interview. Well, I am a singer-songwriter based in Houston, Texas right now, originally from Trinidad, born and raised. I've been singing since the age of 13, and currently, last year, I started recording my original music, and so I have about 4 singles out right now. You can find on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, basically all major digital platforms. So right now I'm just currently recording and just working on new music, and hopefully wanting to collaborate a lot more with Trinidad musicians and producers as well. I do primarily R&B, soul, mixed with reggae. So that's really my vibe. Very open to a lot of different genres. I really don't like to class myself in a box, but yeah, that's my style. Very early on, I knew that I wanted to do music full time. And so I left Trinidad at the age of 15 or 16 to go abroad to study music. And I attended Florida Memorial University in Miami, Florida. And later on, I moved to New York, where I spent about 3 years before landing in Houston, where I am now for almost 4 years. So initially, the transition was because of school. And so, I stayed, my family migrated while I was in college. So I think, well, it's definitely been a journey. I will say it has its ups and downs. I think when I left Trinidad, I was very naive as far as the music industry. I left thinking, okay, I'm going to go, I'm going to sing somewhere and somebody's going to see me and I'm going to get a record deal and it'll be that easy. And I learned very early on that it wasn't. And so, I did my degree in music, and for years it felt as though I was at a dead end. I felt my career wasn't taking off. I wasn't connecting with the right people, and so for me the big milestone would have to be releasing my first single last year. Just to, go on to these music sites and see, be able to type in my name and see my song and have people, give their feedback and listen to what I have to say has truly been a blessing. And I think second to that, I came home recently for the Love Language concert that was hosted by my management team, Kingdom Management. And that gave me a chance to reintroduce myself to Trinidad, to my friends, my family, as Natalia Roxanne, the singer. So that, this past weekend was a very pivotal moment for me musically. I have plans of releasing my EP just ahead of the fall, this year. And the goal is just to keep pushing, be consistent, in the music industry. There's talent everywhere. The competition is definitely fierce, and you have to do so much more to stand out. And I think one of the key things is consistency. And I think people believe in you more and they support you when they see that you're putting in the work as well. So for me, that's the goal, just to continue doing what I'm doing and hope, the people enjoy and can walk away with, a message from the music. I think to be humble. I think to be humble and to be patient, really. I have had countless moments of feeling unmotivated, feeling like, okay, it's just not going to work out, and thank God I had a core group of friends and family that truly believed in my gift, and they said, Natalia, come on, don't waste that. You sacrificed a lot to go after your dream. A lot of times, we doubt ourselves, And in so doing, you know, we don't really go after what our, you know, heart wants. And so I think, you know, throughout the process, you know, taking the negative, you know, feedback, the criticism, and, you know, taking the word no, and all of that, you know, it added to, you know, my growth. And in that, you know, it also taught me humility. Like, you know, you have to take a step back sometimes and just, you know, try to see, you know, see the bigger picture. But okay, you can find my management team on Instagram at kingdom_mgmt_868 to keep up with all things Natalia Roxanne as well, and to also check out the other artists that are doing their thing as well. So thank you. Well, maybe just very recently here. So I haven't driven in Trinidad much, at least obviously before I left home. So this trip was my second time driving, and I was following Timothy here, and I pretty much turned into oncoming traffic opposite direction. So that was definitely it was more like a WTF moment than an OMG, but well, thank you so much for tuning in and viewing my segment here on OMG TT. Stay tuned for more music and more exciting things to come for Natalia Roxanne. Bye.